Greetings everyone. Today's video I actually wanted to give you all my honest opinion when it comes to the hero system of Age of Empires. It is big question and it matters a lot for many people because I believe it affects how much you actually are going to have fun or the creativity or versatility that you are going to be facing when you play these games. Now, I have played Rise of Kingdoms, I have played Call of Dragons, I have played Age of Origins, I have played War and Order, I have played State of Survival, I have played Land of Empires, I have played almost most of these games, even Age of Conquest, if people doesn't know or know about that game. Many games I have played and I have faced major issue. Even with the State of Survival, the versatility and the creativity when it comes to heroes only became recently when they introduced the counter system. Not only that, locating the hero itself is actually the weakest state in every game I have played. Like, as soon as you locate the hero, the hero is literally extremely weak. It could be beaten by every single one. Literally every single hero. Why? It's that at the bottom of the bottom and you require massive resources that could not actually be farmed in an easy way. You have to be extremely careful on whatever you are going to use, and of course not all of the heroes accessible, which is normal. This is not my problem. I know heroes could be pay to win for some games and some heroes it's not going to be, and heroes are going to be accessible for some people. I know all of that. This is not my problem. This is about how much are you getting by just locating the hero. In some games, locating the hero is literally as if you did not locate the hero. Locating the hero itself is not the hardest thing ever, but maintaining that hero, making sure this hero is actually relevant on the gameplay that you are going to do. There is only few games that were successful in doing this, and you will be surprised that actually the same creators who created State of Survival is having another game which is actually more fair and more strategic compared to State of Survival, which is Sea of Conquest. Here you have some sort of uses for the heroes you are having, like they are still useful because you upgrade them and you put them in the position. Some of them are farmable, some of them you are eventually going to get. However, remains the same problem. If you locate the hero, you are long way from being that useful hero. Like, let's take a small example before we go on and talk about the other games. If we take this hero as an example, you summon this hero, for example, and everyone who played this game will know you need to keep upgrading the hero in order to unlock his skill, his ultimate skill, which is not easy at all. It is not easy, and it's not actually by time. It is mostly by luck. It's not by time. There's absolutely no way for you to get the skill, which is a problem because at least if you could have given me a way to obtain the hero fully, look, I'm not talking about that every single time you could upgrade the hero will get some buff. No, I'm talking about the fact that all the tools the hero has is not unlocked. So basically when you unlock the hero, this is just a tip, barely a tip of the finger or whatever you want to call it. Now comes another game which is, I am sure many people knows about it, which is Rise of Kingdoms, which have done much better job than many other games, but at the same time it had the same problem. It seriously had the same problem. You unlock the hero, yes, but early on, as far as I remember, you don't have access to literally everything. There is the ultimate, which is locked obviously once you max the commander. Not only that, when you upgrade those heroes, you have to be careful because you are still required to invest fragments in order to upgrade his ultimate skill. which is a big problem in my book. So basically, you summon the hero in all of these games combined. You summon the hero. Once you summon the hero is literally either 20% or 25% of the real potential of the hero. This is not for only this is for Call of Dragon, this is for Rise of Kingdoms, and nobody please tell me anything. So I have this game, I have up to 16 VIP, or for 15, I don't remember, like 2 years ago. I have checked, updated. This problem has never actually changed. Another thing is, the versatility is not really that massive. Like, you will reach a point in which everyone is using the same heroes, everyone is using the same thing. Now comes Age of Empires, and why Age of Empires is actually completely different than all of these games. And it is fun to make a guide for this game. It is so freaking fun, I swear to God. And if I am talking to some nerd who actually understands, or another creator who actually like to discuss and discover builds and combos, he will understand what I'm talking about. So let's talk about the heroes. This video is only about heroes, by the way. I will still make another video and tell you my honest opinion and how much actually pay to win the game is, and what is actually locked for you and what is not locked for you, etc. One thing that you need to know: as soon as you locate the hero, you are actually getting most of the hero, unlike many other games. You are getting most of the hero. First of all, let me remind you of something. Okay, the skills, the ultimate moves, which is called here the commander skills, which is the rage skills. You are getting the skillful to the maximum potential, unless, which is literally very few, some heroes might have some slight increase when you upgrade one of the stars. That's it. The whole ultimate is something you are going to get with every single hero as soon as you locate the hero. The signature skill is again something you are going to get as soon as you locate the hero. Everything else, like levels, is super easily farmed. I'm not saying it's going to be different between, of course, the paying players and the free to players when they farm it, but it's super farmable. That, you know, if it's a state of survival, for example, you are killing infected. If in this game you are killing like the tribes and barbarians and these stuff, by upgrading the skill itself that comes from the XP itself, that's basically it. You have unlocked the heroes, you have maxed out his skills. And then comes something that is not available in every single game I have played: the customizable skills. This every single player can earn and can get. From free to play to low spender, doesn't really freaking matter. You will get to free, which is the purple, which in many cases they are freaking good. They're not bad, which is 4 stars. A 5-star is something that you can unlock in this game, which is not hard, but people like to be wise. You literally can buy out any skill with the currency that is like gems, that is like diamonds, that is like silver in Age of Empires game. As easy as going to your market and buy them from the store items and buy them, which is farmable. Everything is farmable. Even the scrolls that you're going to upgrade is farmable. Obviously, you don't have to be stupid and buy it from here, because you can earn it in many other ways. Okay, so this gear system is available too for everyone, and in fact, upgrading the blue items and the purple items is actually easy compared to upgrading the legendary items. You are getting shitload of blue and purples, but it's going to be hard to upgrade the legendary, while the difference is absolutely not massive. It is not massive. Like, let's take the purple. Okay, so purple at level 20 gives 4.35 stats. At the same time, gold at 20 gives 6% stats, which means it is literally 2% only, which is not massive. Believe me, it's not massive. At the same time, it's way easier to unlock the skills of the purple, and it's way harder to unlock the skills of the orange. Legendary, of course, because it's a legendary, because you are required different equipment, you are required different stuff, which again adds a stats. It does not add any tactical things to your hero builds. At the same time, let's discuss the only thing that is actually grindy as hell and too hard, even when it comes to the spenders, which is the star system. Now, in every single star, there are actually something which I love about this game, and it actually punishes those who try to max the stuff and reward those who are smart about it. And I'm gonna prove it to you now, okay? So, I have two accounts, okay? One which is extremely low spender, and one is big spender like this one. Now let's discuss the stars again. In here, in the first star, when my skill is activated, it increases sum of strength for 3 seconds. 3 seconds, that's the whole thing I'm going to get, which is 1 star, which is extremely easy even for free to play to do. Okay, but they have to be careful about what they are going to invest their resources on. Why? Because the wheel here allows you to get the hero as much as you want, as long as you have the silver coin, which is the easier currency, of course, to get in the game. By getting the chests, obviously you will be able to at least get 2 of those chests if you have saved enough, and you will unlock the skill. And in most cases, this is what you actually need. However, anything else is farmable and accessible and never behind the paywall. That's what I fucking like about the hero system in this game. I didn't finish. I'm still. Now, there is a star that completely doesn't give you anything much. Like, guys, look at this, okay? 2.5 might. While my freaking might is almost freaking 500. That's what it is. Basically, that's all what it does. Gives you some little stats. Now, the third one. Wow. So wow. Look. Here is what the third star does. Increases the trigger chance of Annihilator's double attack by 5%. Once you invest, obviously, a lot. You see this one? That's a 5%. And what is the skill again? This is my skill. It's 35% now, thanks to the 5% I have gotten. Do you get my point here? That when you summon the hero, when you locate the hero itself, you are getting most of the stuff. And everything else is you can basically farm it every day and save your resources and upgrade using it. Nothing is locked. The only locked is a few things that tweaks your hero and makes it better. But when it comes to the RNG, it is just little better. It is not a game-breaking thing for your heroes. The same goes for the other skills. You can just unlock any of them. Now comes the final skill, which is, yes, might be stronger than usual, but again, you are talking about a hero that is maxed. So before you max the hero, until then, he is almost as equal as a hero who's not actually maxed. Unless you go all the way and pressure yourself to max that hero, he will gain small advantage. Sometimes it's big advantage, but overall it is not extremely massive to the point of, oh my god, you are going left and right killing everyone. I'm gonna tell you, no, why not? If anyone who has played Age of Empires and still complaining about this, I'm gonna show you something, okay? So here in favorite they have saved some reports which could show you, yeah, here. This guy is ultra whale, ultra freaking whale, okay? And I am sprinter, not whale match yet. Do you know what this V means and what this mark means? This mark means he's tier 7, which is the maximum possible in the game. If you have any idea how much time this take and cost, you will understand what I'm talking about when it comes to the heroes and stuff. And your combos and your skills that you have unlocked and the formations and how deep the system is. I am archers tier 5, guys. Tier freaking 5. And he is tier 7 pikeman. Go read about the game and see it for yourself for those genuine beta players who played the game for so long. I understand everyone when he starts to play any game, oh my god, pay to win, oh my god, pay to win, which is going to be a different video, by the way, and again it's going to blow your mind. I might show you something before I leave. So here is the battle. We faced each other and he lost double of what I loses. Double of the power. This alone should show you how actually the gameplay matters. Here, those are his heroes, and this is my heroes. He is tier 7. Again, tier 7 is massive. It is not easy. It takes ages, especially early game. It could cost you shitload of money to be maximum tier. Yet this is, don't be greedy, your troops have gained huge advantage, rest and recap. That's it. That's basically it. Another thing here, which is literally not in any game I have seen before, that the location of your heroes, matters. Where do you put your heroes, and can completely change how you play this game. Completely. And you can try, because this game is new. Not everyone actually tried all the combos. There are many freaking nice combos that you could try for yourself and experience. And let me give you how deep the system is. So all the talents of all the heroes actually stack together, which all of them are unlockable by low spender or free to play. It doesn't matter. It's just difference between the time of unlock. There is nothing like locked behind the wall. Another thing is, look at the mark of those heroes. This is an archer hero. This is an archer and cavalry hero. This is an archer and swordman hero, which means they are not locked into one position. This means this hero can go in a formation with another archer or with a swordman, and their abilities might synchronize with each other and do some magic. Not only that, the position of this hero or her completely changes your formation. March is going to be completely different. Why? Because their skills synchronize in a different way. When I made this Mulan hero as my main hero as a commander, I have a build in mind. Now if I took this guy, for example, and switch the location with him, with her, there is going to be completely different build. It's going to be a completely different build. This now is a completely different build. Now allow me to show you a small example, okay? So let me go back and use my own march, which I have used from the start. Then I'm going to show you something even crazier. So here is the march that I'm actually using most of the time. So what happens in this case is my commander launches an attack and gets massive rage and do a very high burst of damage. Then the second hero in command casts ability. He might cast the ability, he might not cast the ability, which allows all of my heroes to double attack, which is 35% chance. Again, the third hero, she casts a skill which may damage the enemy and heal you with 25% chance, which means she might cast the skill and she might not cast the skill. Now we go back again, remove this, remove her, put him at the first, put her at the second, put Joes at the third. This is completely different combo. Now what will happen is in here, in this case, is the front line, which is Attila, is going to have a completely different build now. Now his rage ability is going to do something else. All of your heroes enter the double attack stance. Means all of your heroes now are going to attack 2 times. This is not bait ability. This is not anything required to use the fragments on. This is what you are going to get full ability. You upgrade it by just consuming items. Not even items, by just upgrading the hero, you are going to get it automatically maxed. Okay? Not only that, now your build is going to be completely different, because my heroes has customized skills. For example, I have this one. This skill needs a 25% chance to be activated. Now, since I have put my Attila in the first and he gave every single one a double attack, this means now all of these skills are going to have a double chance. Do you understand how the system is? If I decided now let's go and try to put Joseph, for example, at the main hero here. Okay, so what will happen is she will start the battle and will have a massive attack of 650% might bonus. 600%. Do you see? Putting a different commander give you a different build that could be useful. You don't know. Which is crazy as hell. Imagine that. Not only that, combining it with other skills, combining it with everything, which is why I fucking love this game. Because of the hero system. I am a nerd. Excuse me. You have your own opinion and I have my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. But this is one of the main fucking reasons I love the game. If anyone is giving you negativity without trying the game, without actually investing time and looking at the heroes and everything and what is available in your hand and what is not, he's not being fair. He's not being fair at all. Now this literally took so much fucking time, which is why I will put a stop to this video and I will keep explaining stuff in a different video and whether you actually should play the game or not and how much pay to win in this game. That's it, guys, and have a wonderful day.
In a city full of chaos and a tangled web of streets lives a furry feline king, the coolest cat you'll ever meet. He's got muscles like a lion, a strut that's straight up mean, with a swagger and a purr that makes the ladies scream. He's Catzilla, the beast of the block. When he rolls up, the whole place rocks.